who've been walked this week. Philippine pitcher Camacho with 4.
He pitched twice. He also recorded 10 strikeouts. He's not their best pitcher, so if you're looking for a glimmer of hope, there it is.
Still helped him that time.
Well, it's interesting when, at least to me, when you talk to hitters about what they look for a little window, a zone where the pitcher releases the ball. A lot of times, whether you're a side marker, or sometimes a left-hander, it's a different window. You pick it out. You have to pick it up at a different area.
2-2. Mayfield returns to first. Stewart steps back in. 2-2 and 2 out. Camacho ready. And the United States goes quietly in the bottom of the first. It's the Philippines 7, the U.S. champions nothing. There was a warm reception earlier today when they announced the winner of the William Shea Distinguished Little League Graduate Award. And there is our winner, Steve Palermo. He was a graduate of the Oxford, Massachusetts Little League, and he is the umpire who suffered that tragic gunshot wound, and he is down now with Julie Moran. Julie?
Thanks, Brent. Well, Steve, being here really brings you full circle because you were, quote-unquote, discovered umpiring a Little League game.
That's right, Julie, and it's coming back and it's finding your roots. This is where I started. I didn't start in this pressure cooker of an atmosphere, but it's good to get back to the basics and understand where you came from.
Well, last year we were all devastated when we heard the news of your shooting, but in the true spirit of an umpire, it seems that you're determined to get the ump's last word on that.
Hopefully I get the last word, and I'm out on the baseball field very soon. That's the goal that I've set. I've got a very strong partner right here in Debbie, and she pushes me when I kind of drag behind a little bit, and we're going to get it done. We're going to get back out on the baseball field. I'm not supposed to be home now. I'm supposed to be traveling around the country, and she's just not used to that. She's got to have a little bit of free time right now.
Well, all of us at ABC wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Back up to you, Brent.
Yeah, we sure do, Julie. In case anyone is not familiar with the story, he went to break up an incident in a parking lot. A couple of women were being accosted, and he was shot during the ensuing action. He's walking on 2 canes, showing a lot of progress here. And now youngsters from Long Beach are back in the field. Placius with a slow roller to first base. Stewart tags him out, and 1 out. Third baseman Michael Gonzalez comes up. And one thing we notice about the hitters, Jim, from the Philippines, they are not bashful when they get up to the plate.
No, they're not. They're very well taught. They know the strike zone, but they're also very aggressive. It's one thing to throw curveballs and another thing to make a good pitch with it. And that's what Ryan Beaver was unable to do in the first inning.
Now one slipping away from him on his downward release.
And holding the ball, you could hold your fastball across the seams. Looks like he's with it. Some kind of changeup.
And that's the second hitter who has been struck by one of his pitches. Hurts terribly, doesn't it?
Well, the good news, it's a breaking ball. The bad news, it's hit him. He's getting away and grazing him in the left rib cage.
Bitoon steps in, and that one goes to the backstop, and Gonzalez takes a big turn at second on that wild pitch. Bitoon is the oldest member of this team from the Philippines. He turned 13 on August 15th. That's after the August 1st deadline. up another one on the first bounce. Ryan Beaver struggling with his control here.
Well, I'm sure they talked to him between innings and said, just, you got to get the ball down a little bit.
He's fallen behind here in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. Check that. 3-1. DeFazio out at first, and Gonzalez moves along to third. Now here is Marlon Pantaleon. His mother a school teacher back home in the Philippines. Father works for the local electric company back in there. He has 2 sisters and 3 brothers. His hobbies are basketball and studying. Right now he is studying young Ryan Beaver.
Yeah, he can hit a couple of RBIs with 2 home runs already.
This one gets away, and Gonzalez comes in with the 8th run for the champions from the Far East.
Well, we've never seen a team up here win that does not have a good catcher. I mean, it's been a tough afternoon already for Paul Warshauser. This ball bounces. Catchers are taught at the major league level, even the minor league level, to get in front of them, which is what Paul tries to do, but the spin on the curveball just allows it to get by him.
Foul back, out of play.
And consequently, you have another run.
Manager Lewis looking on from the dugout. In case you're wondering what Beaver said to Warshauer when he went down there, he said, "Don't worry, it's my fault." So
I don't know. This just busted. This just busted.
I think that's probably the strap-on helmet cam. Someone snoozing right through all the excitement. That's what a 7-run first inning will do to you. So while the adjustments are being delivered for the that who were impacted, in fact, everybody down around Miami. Some of you may be able to take a little break and watch a little baseball here this afternoon, and I think all the rest of us around the country are feeling badly for what has happened down here in South Florida. And it's good to know that so much money has been raised, Jim, and a lot of people sending clothing and food and water down there to South Florida. I know the football team moved up the coast of Vero Beach for practice and getting ready for their season opener, but that was a devastating storm down there. One of the teams here from Louisiana, Lake Charles, they were holding their breath, and fortunately they were spared the worst part of that storm.
Certainly were. I spent a lot of time down in the Miami area, so I know that area well. It's tragic. What an opportunity for other people to help other people, and we certainly hope that people will do that.
Well, there's a great spirit of friendship here at the Little League World Series, regardless of what happens. The youngsters enjoy themselves so much all week long. And there's the manager Legay of the Filipino team, who has done just a fabulous job, hasn't he? And umpire Cam is all set to go again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pantaleon to Burrows, and he's out on the line drive. One more run for the youngsters from the Philippines, and they lead it 8-0. Well, it's 8-0, and during the week it wasn't all baseball here at Williamsport. Here's a Canon Little League video, some of the activity.